everybody, and welcome back. My name is Frank. In this video, I'm going to give you another Kickstarter tip. But before we get into the video, I'm going to remind you to please subscribe to my channel on YouTube and follow me on TikTok. Make a comment and like the video as well, because every little bit helps. I really appreciate it. And now on to the Kickstarter tip. And today's tip is pretty simple. Make a good title for your Kickstarter. Now, I've been in Kickstarter for 10 years. For a long time, I never used it. But in 2020, I started to use Kickstarter. My first Kickstarter was for my Turkana comics. I think it was for comic number 4. It doesn't really matter because that Kickstarter was unsuccessful. Back in 2021, I made a Kickstarter for my romantic comedy novel called The Taming of April. And that's what I titled it. The Taming of April novel. You knew exactly what you were getting. It was a book, The Taming of April. But unfortunately, that one was also not successful. I had my first successful Kickstarter when I told everybody about my Turkana comic number 7, You Can't Save Everyone, because that's what it was. It was comic number 7 in my Turkana comic book series, and it was called You Can't Save Everyone. Pretty self-explanatory. And my latest Kickstarter for this year was for the Olivia Mighty Kraken novels. And that's pretty self-explanatory. It's for the Olivia Mighty Kraken novels. They're not comics, they were novels. And at the time, I had a thumbnail that looked like this, showing you 3 different novels. Alright, those were my Kickstarters. Good and bad titles, some of them worked, some of them didn't, but those were my Kickstarter campaigns. Now let me show you some other campaigns that I recently found on Kickstarter with some good titles. This one's called The Demon Lord Is My Mistress, number 1 through 3. That's pretty self-explanatory. The Demon Lord is my mistress. I know what I'm getting with that one. Here's another one with a really good title. Fantastic Freaks, issue 1, Race Against the Clock. It's issue 1 of a comic book series, Fantastic Freaks, and the title is Race Against the Clock. Pretty self-explanatory title there. Here's another one with a very good title, Mob Princess number 1. The Journey to Becoming a Made Woman. You know exactly what you're getting when you see that title. Finally, here's one that I found a little, well, off. I'm not saying anything bad about the creator, and I'm not dissing the Kickstarter itself. I'm just saying the title's a little, well, confusing. Remember, part 1 of a 22-page full-color comic book. Remember what? Is that the title of the comic? Remember? And it's only part 1? I realize it's a 22-page comic, but what's the title called? Again, not dissing the creator, just saying the title is a little confusing. So there you go. My examples and some other examples on Kickstarter for a good Kickstarter title. The title of the Kickstarter has to let everybody know what the Kickstarter is about and what they're getting. So there you go. Another Kickstarter tip. Again, if you have any questions about Kickstarter, leave them in comments below the video and I'll try and get to them as soon as I can. That's all for now. Thanks all for watching, and as always, thank you for your support.